hanging out with Milo Cat in the yard. He asked me if he could help me to introduce this brief clip of Crypto Stu doing an AMA with Ya Bonks. Oh, and Percy wants to help also. Okay, come on, Percy. What do you want to tell him? Crypto Stu's a really good guy. That's what Percy's saying. Yeah, this is a clip from this AMA, and it is on Flex Perpetuals. I have friends in the crypto space who I respect a lot, who are very bullish on this project. So I'm doing some deep research on this and have been for months, are giving us a great chance to learn a lot about it as we go. So check out this clip.
What makes this better than all the other derivatives trading platforms out there on the base chain right now?
Yeah, I mean, great question. So I think there's a few things that are involved and why we feel as if we have a bit of an edge over the competition. So we've mentioned HMX a few times, and one of the reasons for that is we have partnered with HMX. So HMX launched in the middle of 2023 on the Arbitrum network, and over the course of the last year, they've done just under 50 billion in volume on the Arbitrum network. Wow. So they launched with several innovations on the PerpDex model that was originally given to us through the likes of GMX. So GMX came first, then HMX made some what they felt to be improvements on the GMX model. Things like being able to have your collateral is cross margin, so you don't have to have specific collateral for each position that you're holding. So it's a much more efficient process for traders. They also came up with some really unique innovations in how their market making liquidity pool was managed and the risk mechanisms that are in place for that. And so we are actually bringing HMX's technology onto the base chain. So it's a battle-tested platform that has been working seamlessly on Arbitrum that we are now bringing onto the base chain. So the tech is proven and the tech works, and that's going to be a great foundation for us to start with, and then we can build on top of that to make it our own. So we're starting with a working product. We're not trying to launch with an unproven model, if you like. And so a lot of the early risk that's associated with new projects is mitigated because of that. Then what makes us different to our competition on the base chain, there's a few different features. So one of them is the revenue distribution that you've already mentioned. So we are there's 90% of the protocol revenue is being used to support the investors in the ecosystem. And that's a combination of revenue for our market making liquidity pool stakers, revenue for our native token liquidity stakers, and then buybacks and deepening of protocol owned liquidity to help protect or make the FDX token a more resilient token with deep liquidity. One of the things that we are really trying to emphasize as a protocol is protocol owned liquidity, because it's all very well when you've got a new project and there's momentum behind that launch and you see the token price going up and up and up. But if the liquidity isn't there, it just crashes hard as soon as people start taking profit or as soon as people start selling. So the fact that we've got this emphasis on depth of liquidity, along with the fact that we don't have any significant whales in the ecosystem, means that we're confident in the long-term performance of the token, which is a good thing for anyone that's invested in the platform.